Greetings, Libra. I have to apologize. I just realized that I did not do your reading. And with that being said, I usually go by the highest views and break it on down, but feeling so bad about that, Libra, I'm going to do you first, okay? And there's some shifts that are going on within the Oracle Rebirth family. I'm affected by the retrograde on another level because I ruled under the sign of Mercury as well as Gemini, okay? So that being said, when things go awry during the retrograde, you just say, oh, I forgot my girl is affected by the retrograde, okay? And I'm going to shift some things, okay? Spirit had another talk with me, okay? And the name Oracle Rebirth came as a second name from Sunnyside Oracle, which was my first channel, all right? And with that word rebirth, and if you view the video that I have as to what my purpose is for the collective, all of you, is to make you a better person from within so that all things for your highest good are in divine order, right? So I'm not going to focus on love. I'm not going to focus on money. I'm going to focus on you so that love, money, career, your home, relationships, all that's going to come into balance. Now, if in fact the cards come up about those areas, of course, I'm going to address them, okay? But my main focus and my purpose and what I'm here for is for you, okay? And that's what I'm going to concentrate on, all right? I had another beating. You got to apologize. I wasn't even coming on camera today. Whew. Because I'm in winter wonderland and I just don't be feeling like putting on no clothes, okay? But Spirit said do that today because I had to talk to you about the shift that's going to go on within the family, okay? So, I want to thank all my new subscribers. I want to give a shout out and dedication to all my dedicated subscribers, okay? And with that being said, I'm going to use a past life deck as well. And I think that, well, I'm going to pull one and let Spirit tell me to do something else because it's a general message. I'm hearing 1 and 3. Pull 3 cards because it's a general message so that I can give a broader resonation with more of you, okay? So we'll see how that goes. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. The retrograde will be over on the 24th, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to do a spread. It's a different Celtic spread from Angels and Ancestors, okay? So let's get into it. For my beloved Libras, what do they need to know for their personal highest good for themselves so that all aspects of their life come into divine order as they desire and deserve? That's where we're going to leave it. thanking all my angels and ancestors that are present to deliver this message to Libra. And you can leave it in the comments if in fact you like looking at the cards, because I can very well lower the camera. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is a 7-card spread. I'm going to bring out all the cards, and then I will show them to you. I will. Like, I don't mind if you don't have the camera on the cards, but I want to see what's going on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, let's see what the foundation. Alright, Libra. As you know, if this was a personal reading, it will go altogether different. But this is a general message. I'm calling in all the energies of the Libras. Okay? So take what resonates with you and just leave the rest for someone else. Okay? And if in fact something resonates, do a thumbs up to let me know, or leave a comment below. Appreciate it. Alright? Okay, so let's get started. The foundation card that you have is the Oracle. And there's something going on within your life, be it in a relationship, career, or otherwise. And Spirit is saying, wait for important information. Okay? So we're going to start off. Number 1 is your energy and where you are right now. Okay? And we have the drum. Okay? And within that drum, you're dreaming about things, questioning things about where your journey is leading you. For some of you, you might be having things come to you as you never thought of before, but you're getting some aha moments. Okay? My apologies. Every time I go into Spirit, I get some more. Okay? So, dreaming of your journey and waiting on the Oracle to bring information to lead and guide you on this journey that you're on. And for some of you, I'm feeling the energy that you're having dreams that are clear, dreams that are unusual, and Spirit is saying, have a book or some type of dream journal. So get you a dream journal, because the messages and the information from that oracle within Spirit can possibly come through your dreams. Even when you take in 5 or 10 minutes, which you should, prior to your awakening, before you grab your phone, before you start talking to people, before you start your day, give yourself 5 minutes just to go within and commune with yourself, listening to your inner voice, paying attention to the thoughts that come across your mind, and jot them down. Okay? And I'm also feeling that For some of you, if you realize that you need to make some changes, you feel that your journey and your path is changing, okay, just by looking at the rest of the cards. And there's some innate awakenings that are happening. And it goes along with this age of Aquarius that we've come into, that has taken us in another direction with technology and your spirituality. Tapping into the deepest, most inner parts of yourself. Okay? So there's some awakening and some rebirthing and some renewals that are going on. And there's some things that you just have to get rid of. Okay? So, the second card is your North energy, which is the Earth energy. What is grounding you and providing you with focus at this time. And we have the Peacekeeper. And it's saying, let go of the need to be right. Think about situations that come up and things that are going on in your life, even within your relationship, even with your job, co-workers. Okay. Letting go of the need to be right is something that needs to be worked on within all of us, because needing to be right is a ego and a a self-assurance that you are needing from someone else. Okay? So just thinking about the different conversations or situations that come up and understanding that each individual has their own opinion. And it's almost as if we can agree to disagree. And you are not me, I am not you. So within certain situations or conversations that you don't meet eye to eye, it's time to work on being okay with that and accept people as the individual that they are and how they feel. Because once you express your opinion, okay, it's just how you feel personally. I'm not here to beat you over the head for you to see my way of thinking. And it's not that they won't, maybe just not at this time. And even in a relationship, letting go of the need to be right will bring in a certain amount of peace, even within that relationship. It will keep down a lot of drama and arguments. And those nights when you get into bed with your significant other and your backs are turned. Okay? Letting each other know or letting another know that letting go of the need to be right. Because even if you are right, divine timing will tell it all. Okay? And when it turns out that you are right, you don't have to say, see, I told you so. It's not needed. It's not needed. Okay? All right. Let's move on, Libra. So the third card is in the East. Your current thoughts and perceptions. And we have the shapeshifter. Okay. And within your thoughts and your perception of things, it goes in line with that peacekeeper. Be the peacekeeper. Shapeshift. Knowing when to raise, check, or fold. And being who you are, just your authentic own personal creative self, okay? Knowing when to transform into that. And I'm feeling the transformation is coming within that wait on important information and this dream and journey foundation card. You know, go to the beat of your own drum. And even if you don't have a crowd or you don't have cheerleaders, be your own cheerleader. Because this is what I'm feeling. You're coming to a fork in the road, you're out in the wilderness, and you just take some deep breaths, go within and say, you know what? My spirit is telling me to go right. And then someone says, well, mine's telling me to go left. Hey, there's no right or wrong here. You have your journey and I have mine. And it's all good. So these paths may go in separate directions, but they may come and meet in the middle. But the journey that you all had on each individual path was just for you. Okay? So, knowing thyself, taking a moment to get to know you and really resonate and sink and marinate within your own thoughts of who you are. It will unveil gifts that you might not even know you had, or things that you had and didn't realize how abundant they were. If in fact you unveiled it, you didn't realize. At home, you doing a bunch of painting and different art, and you never put it out there. You've got art stocked up. You've got books you've started, plays. And then once you present that gift or someone comes in your house and it's like, wow, I didn't know you were an artist. This is awesome. I know somebody that has an art gallery and I would love to perform your art, present your art. I'm looking at all these different pieces. This could be a calendar, okay? So your own personal gifts, it's time to unveil them. It's time to take the sheet off, blow the dust off, and put it out there. And that might be as to why the Oracle card is here saying, wait for important information. Okay? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and just check and say, I'm just going to chill. Let me just see how things play out. All right? Okay. Moving on to number 4, which is in the South. These are your rising desires and your primal needs. And it says winter. Take care of your needs. It's just time to go within, take a check-in on what you need for you. Okay. And winter is a time for hibernation. You know, it's a time to catch up on things within your personal space, within your home, within. And it's time to take care of those needs. What we're going through now, it has given us surmountable advantages of going within, giving us time to be very creative. And I saw something on the news yesterday where this person was an accountant and just started saying, Corona cannot contain love. 6 feet cannot contain love. However, it started off as some painting quotes. Next thing you know, it went to a book. Next thing you know, it went to a clothing line. And in his heart, he didn't, maybe tired of being an accountant. But he feels very good in what he has created. And it has just blown up beyond his imagination all over the world. Okay, people are resonating with that. So instead of sitting around and thinking about things that have you depressed, in a lower vibration, stagnant, being a couch potato, just laying in the bed, just watching TV day in and day out, yeah, I guess you will get kind of bored, okay? And there's some things that need to be looked at. I mean, it's just like if you took the time and it's like, you know what, I'm going to take a drawer, I'm going to take a room, I'm going to take a closet, I'm going to take a corner in the basement or in the attic, and I'm just going to clean it. Because I just want to get rid of some clutter. I'm in the house. Hey, let me do some house stuff and do some inner works. Okay? Let me use my time wisely. Thank you for the time for me to be with me. Okay? And perhaps my loved ones. So as you start clearing clutter, you pull up, I don't know, you might have been scrapbooking. And you say, well, let me get back into scrapbooking. Or pulled up some journals. Wow. And it would have been very interesting if someone kept a daily journal from the first of the lockdown of Corona. A daily journal. If you had did that for a year, you would have at least a minimum of 365 pages. If in fact each day didn't roll off into 2 or 3 pages, you have a book. Okay? So it's during this winter time of hibernation, it's the time to pamper yourself. Take care of your needs. Okay? Because spring is on the way, beloved. And it's time to spring forward. Okay? So, with the card in the West, which is the 5th card, it says how you really feel emotionally. All right. We have mountains. Stand your ground. Right off the back, I'm feeling the energy that somebody is not standing in their truth, they're not speaking their truth, and they're not letting somebody know how they feel. What you want to do and what you don't want to do. What you're going for and what I'm not going for. Okay? So, emotionally, this is having you in some type of turmoil and unhappiness and possibly not feeling your best on a very high vibration. Okay? And within that mountain of standing your ground, there's some things that, nope, I'm not going to see eye to eye. This is how I feel. Okay? And right now, there's nothing that you can persuade me to think otherwise. Okay? Because this is where I am. This is what I feel. This is what I know within that I need to do. Okay? So, emotionally, don't beat yourself up because, I don't know, you may be standing that ground alone. But at least you're standing in your truth. Okay? And I'm feeling the energy that standing in your truth and standing grounded and firm on something is an inspiration for someone else because of the strength and the solidness of where you are personally as an individual. Okay. All right. And number 6 is northeast. What needs attention and action? What needs attention and action is the high priestess or the high priest within you. Tapping into something of that is so far within your ancestral DNA. There's powers that are within that when you take that time for the winter, take those moments of tuning in, checking in with self, morning meditation, yoga, just 5 minutes of quiet or 5 minutes of thinking, however you do it, and realizing that it may be a little puzzling, but the oracle is going to bring that important information of just how to walk within your high priest or priestess shoes. And I'm feeling the energy that there's some research. Instead of looking on TV all day, do some research on the history of your DNA. Because there's something that is so powerful within. And once you recognize that, you don't have a problem with being the peacekeeper, of letting go of the need to be right. You'll understand when you need to do your shape shifting and transforming and unveiling your innate gifts. You'll understand the importance of taking care of your needs. You'll be grounded in standing your ground and letting others know or presenting yourself where people can already know. That's a powerful sister. That's a powerful brother there. This woman is so for sure in her feminine that she harnesses this mystical power, balancing out that masculine and feminine. You know, within that letting go of a need to be right, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay? It's when you say it or not say it at all. Okay? So, pay close attention and go within to harness that high priest and priestess within your DNA. Okay? That's something that needs attention. So now we go into the southeast. Where to direct your energy and intentions. And it's the Earth Mother. Where to direct your intentions and where to direct your energy and your intentions. It's feeling loved and comforted. Not having that fear that if I open up and, show love or love someone, something's going to go wrong. Bathe in and receive that divine feminine energy. Opening up your heart to comfort another. Birthing in that nurturing spirit. Understanding the transformation of how that will be of comfort. The different changes that you will show to the world and to others that will spread like wildflower. So it's saying tap into your emotions and understand the nurturing side, the loving side, and feeling the love that you have for yourself as well as for others. And comforting others within that loving feminine energy. And this is for the males too, because even with dealing with a woman, they're tender, okay? And you have to know how to meet them at that tenderness, that it will bring such harmony and love, appreciation, okay? Attention, all right? Because there's a transformation that's going on, and I'm also feeling the energy that within the goddess within you, it's time for us to step up and know when to nurture, when to have that softness, that sensuality, that comforting voice, comforting actions, comfort food, okay? And we will move to the southwest. What you need to let go of and let flow. This is an elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. It's time to rewrite your story. What wasn't in line with how you felt about things as a child, possibly you're raising. There's a new way and a new day, and it's time to look at things. I hear Marvin Gaye. It's time to teach a new way. So some things are so ancient that they need to be let go of because it keeps you locked in something that does not serve you where you are today. Okay? And there's some things within your past and the things that elders have passed down to you that not be needed. It won't resonate now. Okay? When you're in this Earth Mother energy, to connect on another level, you have to know when to shapeshift. Okay? Have to know when to be that peacekeeper. Okay? So what you need to let go of and let it flow is some old patterns of thinking that don't resonate, to bring in that nurturing, that loving, that supportive spirit, and tapping into your mystic power to make whatever's going on an even balance, that harmony, right? And for the last in the Northwest, the outcome of your current vibration. Oh, it's time to let go of some things. It's time to shed your skin. Shed the skin and the old patterns and the old thoughts that just don't serve you, and they don't serve the energies that are around you. It's time to look at things in a new day, in a new way, because we are in a new day. We're in a new age, the age of Aquarius. I'm going to pull a past life card to see possibly what needs to be shed that you might be reliving in this life. Something that might be holding you back, or the thought process of how you think. All right? We have baby. The way in which you care for babies and things that they need at this time might not be what a baby needed in the past. I'm also feeling that some of you could be holding on to some pains of memories when you were a baby. I'm also feeling that babies that were not nurtured, loved, and cared for. And I'm also feeling the energy because we have this Earth Mother here. I'm feeling the energy that for some of you who, you see how she's pregnant with the world in her stomach. I'm feeling the energy that some may be not being able to let go of a child that they lost. Possibly a decision that was made to terminate a baby, and then some regrets that haunt you. And I'm also feeling the energy that within this elder move beyond ancestral patterns. I'm feeling the energy that how they accepted or rejected pregnancies in the past. It could be secrets within a family of birthing a baby. Hearing the energy by some family members or close friends that might have had to give up for adoption, or my apologies, having had a basement abortion that ruined your female organs where you couldn't birth a baby. And that's been something that has just been a constant reminder of what happened in the past. I'm also feeling the energy that someone was hiding a pregnancy because of what the elders and how things were thought of and dealt with back during that time. Okay. All right. Spirit said go ahead and pull the 3. So shall it be. We've got Father. I don't want to bring up dreadful things, but this could have been something within a father having a baby by their daughter, and it was hidden and it was covered up, and it's something that the daughter did not heal from, and the father has gone on and passed away now, and you're still carrying all that burden. What you wanted and needed to say during that time was not said, and it's keeping you from opening up your heart, feeling love, feeling comfort, because that's not what you experienced. And I'm also feeling the issue that there are some father and son or father and daughter issues. How you feel because they were not there, or if they were there, being there physically and not there emotionally. And thinking about the ancestral elders and moving beyond ancestral patterns, feeling the energy that it turned a cold heart in a certain way because of how your memory of childhood and upbringing of how men presented themselves. And it wasn't in a good light. So your perception of how you look at men is feeling as though there's no true love that comes from a man other than through sex. There's no comfort that a man does unless there's something that he's gaining from it. I'm also feeling the energy that someone is missing a father that has passed on, and someone that has missed a father figure totally within their life. And it has made an impact on them as a father and within their family. And I'm feeling also and seeing that there's some ancestral men that you made a confirmation just because of the men that you have noticed within your circle. Health. Just the story I just told. I don't even want to repeat it, okay? But health has played a factor in birthing babies. Health has played a factor within your life by feeling the pain and not being able to let go of the pain of some father issues. I'm also feeling the energy that for some of you have always wanted to be within the health field. And possibly in your family, it's like, no, we're all lawyers or builders. Or someone expects you to be within the health field because of that's what our family is about. That's what we've always done. But now you're coming to the point, it's like, well, I'm not feeling that. I want to be an artist. I want to be a singer. And you're having some issues, possibly with your father or with family, because of what you choose to do. And I'm also feeling this card that if in fact you're having some health issues that you were born with or that came up and they just have been plaguing you over the years with no quite explanation about it. This possibly could be something that was not addressed in a past life. I'm feeling the energy that within this baby thing, it's like, all my babies were sickly, or a family with just sickly babies. Okay? And I'm also feeling the energy that within those health issues, I'm feeling there's something innate that's going on that you're not releasing. Just to show you some synchronicity here. Something that is so hurtful, so painful, that it has not been able to let go of and shed that is impacting your health. It's interesting because the snakes are twining and going in the same direction. And I'm feeling the energy that if in fact someone does deal with some things that have been hurtful from the past, and even if you need to go to some counseling to release that, whatever you need to do, you need to try it. Because you need to stand firm and stand your ground. Take back your life. Okay? I did 45 minutes. I did have some other things that I wanted to well, alright. Spirits say don't worry about the time. Alright, Libra. Yeah. There's some self-love that needs to go on for your freedom. Freedom is the foundation card. Bringing things into balance. Doing the inner working for that self-love to shed the things that you need to let go of so that you can feel love, give love, feel comfort, okay? And not feel that love is based on sex. Because that's the position it's put you, or the mind frame that it's put you in, because you haven't had that nurturing feeling. So there's some self-love. Truly, with the baby here, with the father here, there's truly some things dealing with fathers that need to be handled. Yes. You're going to dig up some things that are going to be very painful, but it is for your highest good. Because you've got to get over that and let it go. Because it shifts your mind on how you look at men as to why possibly relationships are not going in a very loving way. You don't feel important enough that you can be loved, or that you can be loving in another way other than sex. This is soul self-love here for me as well. I'm feeling and seeing that with a smile on her face and with her eyes closed, just feeling that self-love on the inside and all the greenery that's going on. So somebody truly needs to set themselves free from some past childhood hurts of something that has impacted your health. Someone needs to free themselves of something from the past. It's going to help you within your health. You as an individual. Standing up for yourself. Okay? Taking care of your needs. That's self-love and this. Take care of your needs. Don't worry about what they said went on in the past and this and that, and we don't do that. We keep our mouth shut. We don't tell this and we don't tell that. Bullspit. If you need to tell it to release it for your own personal self-love, Libra, you need to get busy and do it. Okay? Because it is going to set you free. A weight and a load will be lifted. And that's going to help you within your relationship, how you look at life, how you think about life, and how you create it from there. Okay? All right. So I'm going to put a period right there, my poos. And until next time, Libra, take what resonated with you. And I'm seeing you freeing yourself, moving mountains, standing in your power, and being that peacekeeper and letting go of the need to be right. Because you know what? I'm right for the path and the purpose that I'm on. Now, you either roll with me, or you see them horses, or I will roll over you. Okay? Because it's taking you to where you need to be as an individual, beloved. Okay? And I'm feeling better about this. Because I just wasn't feeling good when I flip over the cards. It was just always some bad news. So, I'm going to the root of it. You. Okay? So that love, money, and relationships and issues and dramas and all that will come to an understanding, a ceasing and ceasing. Okay? Because if you gotta let something go, you gotta let it go. If it's not for your highest good and for you to tap in to that mystical gift from within, that purpose and that power. Okay? All right, my beloved Libras. My apologies again. And whew, what we're going to do, we're going to keep it peaceful and positive up in here and within. All right? Until next time, beloved, be good to yourself. Take care of your needs. Get some self-love going on. And clear the dust off of some innate gifts that you have. Okay? Spirit said again, clear clutter, clear clutter. You might find a treasure. You might find some inspiration. All right? Love you, fam. Until next time, be well.